Hi there, and welcome to this short tutorial today on how to kind of qualify and rate websites, how to update some of the data, and just really to be able to help keep yourself organized. So I've went ahead and created a little bit a set of data here. I'm just gonna save this, show you the process. You should have already watched the video on how to add data into Buzzstream. So this should follow on from that. Yes, I'll save that. So now we've got this data. I am going to add websites, import from a CSV file. I'm going to choose that one. I've already saved that, as you can see, and that's going to import it. And as you can see, I just simply have to import, and it's going to process those 20 domains, and then close. And as you can see, some will automatically already have tags that we can see that we've already added in some of the data. Some are going to be new. Relationship stage shows that we've already uh, communicated with them. So you could say that we've already qualified, if they have been qualified or not. You would have to put that in depending on how the outreach goes. But essentially here, there's quick ways of adding in some of these tags. You go into here, Deep Mum South Mag, you can have a look at this website. Okay, what are some of the different tags that you were going to apply to them? They've got travel, events, poetry, books, so instantly this is about the deep south as well, so the USA. So you come in here, add tags. I would say USA is always a good tag so that people know it's specifically related. It's travel. It's what else? It is you've got reviews. Excuse me. I would say parenting in there as well. Some of this is definitely parenting related. Books for giving, things like this. And generally there's quite a lot of different topics. They've got an advertise as well, so they're definitely PR friendly. And you could do, culture, culture, books, and that gives you a bit of an overview of what the site is about. You can see here that it automatically gives you different options, so you could discover all that, and you could definitely uh, close that now. And then when you come back into here, you'll notice that if we go along, which is this one here, if we go along, you'll see that we've already got the emails, editor, Deep South Mag. We know that they post weekly, and that just keeps it up to date that that's data, that tag has been done. So imagine all of these have been done. You could click on here, you could do a outreach, a bulk send, and then we could send them all an email. And that's very, very important that as we do that, we should also look at the overall rating of the site. So for example, if we click on this, we can go into here, paste that there, and we can look at the overall rating of the site. So for 1,500 traffic, if we look to Link City, for example, we've got certain metrics that we provide for certain price points. So client dashboard, if we go into services, guest posts, we look at, the minimum that we will provide are, for websites that are DR47, that's going to be in that price bracket. So if we go to Link City, we know that guest posts, our price points are here. So that's $249. So now we know that that price point of $150 means that there's enough room there for us to be able to, you know, to be able to get enough profit from that. So there's an opportunity there for $100. So overall rating, I would call this like a medium to high, you know. Uh, but medium's quite good. It's not an amazing site because it's only got 1,500 traffic. You know, it's got a reasonable amount of keywords, but you know, it's not a super strong site. So that's definitely what I would call a medium. So let's go ahead and look at the next one, for example. Mums from the AU. AU means Australia. Let's go ahead and paste this in. Straight away, this looks like a really strong site, a beautiful, naturally growing, you know, anchor profile and referring domains. You've got a lot of 140,000 keywords, 78,000 traffic. Everything here looks fantastic. It's about product reviews by mums, promos, competitions. Instantly, as you see that, you think that's a really, really high quality site. So what am I going to rate that? Very high. Relationship stage, it looks like it's not started. This one has definitely been qualified. So we need to definitely send them an email and find out how much will it cost for us. But we know based on their metrics of 51 that we can charge the client $249. So, you know, if that guest post is, you know, under say about 100 or $150, then that's another good opportunity that we can use for our clients, which is fantastic. That doesn't have parenting and toys, which is a real issue because actually they do offer, you know, stuff about uh, parenting for sure. They've got everything to do with kids, how to do bonds, uh, you know, lots of kid related articles and content, you know, and with it being such a big site, we want to make sure it has toys and gifts, toys, parenting, games, you know, we could even mum blogs, that's mum related. What else is there in there? Recipes, so that's food. Uh, you know, and this really, because it's such a big site with so many keywords and so much traffic, you really can start to think, okay, you know, what can we potentially do here? A lot of that's food related, but you could be like, does this have stuff about toys? Yes, it's got stuff about toys. Has it got stuff about home? Maybe it has stuff about home as well. Stay at home mum jobs. So it's, you know, it really covers a lot of different areas that you could potentially say, okay, you know, maybe we want to expand that. But, you know, for this individual client, this is all for the parenting niche. So we've definitely categorized it for parenting, for toys, for mums, games, foods, kids, you know, babies, baby, baby. There we go. Uh, and now that's really well categorized. So when we go at the end in all contacts and then filter by, for example, specific tags like baby, now we'll get this site here. So this is very important to do and to categorize. Otherwise, we end up not having really good, well qualified data. So again, you know, as you go through these, I want you to, really think of that as you go forward. Deep Mummy Matters, again, there's nothing about toys, but this clearly has everything from home, family, travel, lifestyle. So home, family, travel, lifestyle, it's very, very poorly, categorized. So again, go into this, have a little look, make sure that it's a really good quality site. So 55, again, that means it's $249. It's got, a reasonable bit of traffic, reasonable bit of keywords. It's under 1,000, which is a little bit of an issue, but overall, this is quite a healthy little site, and we should be able to use that for our clients. So I'm going to call this a medium. The reason why it's a medium is because it doesn't have high traffic. If it was above, say, 2,000, then I would put that to probably I would have put that to a high, but because it's under 1,000, I'm going to put it medium. And we've qualified it and rated it because it's worth $55. And if it's got a price here, that means we've already built up a relationship. But you can easily just check by looking at some of the notes and the previous email campaigns that have gone out. That's a quick way to determine. If we come into here, we can see that we've maybe tried to email them, but we've not been successful. So that basically means that we need to try again, but maybe from a different email, and maybe try being more creative with our outreach example. So I hope this tutorial has been helpful. You definitely need to go in and really think about how to make sure you're getting as much value as possible with different types of categories and tags, and hopefully when we do create a campaign, we've got some really good overall data. Now, just for something to be aware, so the fact that it's a medium here, we want to know whether that carries over. So if we do this, we do this. Now, if we look at rating, it doesn't show the overall rating, as you can see, and it doesn't show that on the overall. So this is done in an individual campaign level. So if we go back to that and we go into example, we'll see here that we've rated it, but that rating is only in a per campaign level and not overall. So that's just something to bear in mind moving forward, that you rate it based on overall. Oh, sorry, maybe I've made a mistake there. If I do that and then I go into all contacts, overall rating, do we have that here? I don't know if we do. Let me just try and add that in if I can. Can't see it, can you? Overall. No. Oh, there it is. So custom fields, overall rating. Is there an overall rating? General. Follow. I can't see that for some reason. That's something that I will have to look into. But basically, we want to make sure that we qualify opportunities so that overall rating can be right across the board. But that's not an issue. We can just create a custom field that we'll call this overall rating link city, right? Link city, all projects. This will change across all projects. Save. Please enter a type, which is going to be a number. No, we could just do text or a drop down, multiple choice. Poor, very poor, poor, add another, good, average, average, good, very good, very good. Right, so now we can save that. Custom field, overall rating, save. So now if we come to here, we should have overall rating, which will now be used right across the board for all projects, which is fantastic, which is what we need. So now that we clear filter, we go into that test example, we'll see that we've got overall rating, but now we've got our overall rating, which is essentially quite very similar, very low, low. You could say very poor, poor, average, good, very good. So we could call this one that we were looking at very good, save. And that now, if we go to all projects, overall rating is very good. So we can create custom fields as we grow and develop and refine the process. So I hope this was helpful. So if you at any point think that things need to be amended or new ratings can be added, then we can really customize this to be exactly how we need it. But as we go forward, we need you to understand that tags are very important, that overall rating is very important, and the relationship stage is very important, as well as adding emails, adding any contact information, which can easily be done by looking at discovered contact info. And these can be moved around depending on how easy it is for you to discover essential parts of the information. You just click over here, for example, go like that. Sorry, go like that. And then, you just add, and that will give you that. For some reason, that's showing a little bit low down. If I go like that, maybe that will switch it around so it's higher up. Not sure why that's doing that, but anyway, you can then just simply add. But I hope this tutorial was helpful, and thanks for watching. All right, bye.